So start with your on all fours, right here. Fingers are spread really wide like starfish. Place them right up underneath your shoulders. So your shoulders, elbows, and your wrists are all in a line, and your knees are right up underneath your hips. And you have a long spine. So lift up your belly into your backbone, close to your spine, right here. Press the tops of your feet into the floor, and go ahead and look down at the mat. And round out your shoulders, lifting your back up, making your spine nice and straight. Remember to keep your belly pulled in, and just take a few big deep breaths right here. Big inhale here, exhale it out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time, big deep breath and hold at the top. Hold it here, exhale out very slowly. Extend your right hand, right here, palm faces down, and your left leg. Right hand, left leg. Pull your toes under. See how my toes are bent? Don't flex it out. Pull your toes under, lift it up. Try to keep both hips pointing straight down at the ground. Reach with your hand. Front hand right here, face the palm up. Just like that. Lift it up. Lengthen right here and keep lifting that belly up. Open your hand wide towards your butt. Feel it in your shoulder. Bring it back to the center. Keep that leg pushing away, pushing through the heel, and push your shoulder blade into its socket. One more time. Open up. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it back to the front. Right here. Lift up your leg and your hand just a little bit. Exhale away. Elbow to your knee. Tuck your chin to your chest. Squeeze and hold right here. Release. Inhale it out. Exhale it back in. Chin to your chest. Reach it back out. And place everything back down on the mat. Fingers are still spread wide. Just take some curves right here, lengthening your side body. Let your shoulder come towards your hip, and just feel it open up right here. And maybe you just want to move in a big circle, shifting the weight from on all corners of your hands, and maybe go back in the back in the opposite direction. This time, left hand, right foot. Thumbs facing the ceiling, lift it up. Everything is in a line. Make sure that your hip is pointing straight down to the ground. Toes are pulled in. Lift up that belly and reach with your fingertips all the way through to your heel. Right here. Big deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing. In and out. Quality. Breathe in. Slowly breathe out. And reach your fingers towards your hip. Reach back and feel your shoulder pull back and open as you reach towards your hip. Toes are still pulled in towards your knee. Reach it back up. Inhale. Exhale it back towards your hip. Inhale. Bring it back. Inhale here. Lift everything up really high. Squeeze your back body. Exhale. Elbow to your knee. Tuck your chin to your chest. Lift up your belly. Squeeze and hold. Inhale, reach out. Pull your toes in. Thumb faces the ceiling. Lift your belly up. Inhale here. Exhale, elbow to your knee, chin to your chest. Lifting your belly up. Reach it out. Inhale. Exhale, drop everything back down towards the mat. And just from right here, instead of doing a full downward facing dog, let's just walk our hands out. So I'm going to move back just a little bit. Let's walk our hands out. Keep walking them out and just drop your chest down. This is what it looks like from the side. Tailbone stays right above your knees and lifted, and just drop your chest down. Feel your back lengthen here. Continue to let your chest drop, reaching your hands forward, but pull your shoulders back into their sockets. Stretching out your back here. Stretching out your shoulders. Stay right where you are. And then slowly coming up. Inhale your hands up right here. If you're still on your knees, keep reaching them up. Drop your shoulders away from your ears right here. Exhale your hands down. Reach wide as you open up your chest. And then slowly interlock your hands behind your back right here and open up your chest. Lift up your heart. Shoulder blades are kissing towards each other and pull your belly button in. Inhale it up. Exhale your hands down, heart center. Belly stays pulled in the whole time. Inhaling it up. Sweep your arms up nice and slow. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale your hands down, heart center, right here. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. And coming back onto all fours right here, I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see. Let's just drop your right hand over towards the opposite side and drop your right shoulder down towards the ground. And then let your left arm come up above your head and lift up that shoulder to look up. A little spinal twist, opening up your shoulders right here. Big, deep breath. Maybe 2 big, deep breaths right here. And then take your left hand and put it in the small of your back and lift up your shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling. Belly stays pulled in tight. Your right hand, your palm is facing down towards the mat. And then slowly coming back up. We're going to switch over to the other side. Taking our left hand all the way across. Dropping our left shoulder down. Tiptoeing our right fingers up above our head. And just relax here and stretch it out. And then maybe bringing the hand into the small of our back, lifting up our right shoulder. Look up to the sky. Lift a little bit higher. And then slowly transitioning back to where we were on all fours. So you shouldn't have to move. Be sure to smile through your poses. And she thinks it's Savasana. It's not Savasana time. Okay. So right here, we're going to stay on our knees and go through some modified chaturanga. So fingers are spread wide like starfish. This will distribute the weight through our wrists. We're going to lean slightly forward. Elbows going to come straight in by our ribs, lowering our chest, and then scoop up. Lead with your heart. Roll your shoulders back. Kiss your shoulder blades together, and then just tilt your chin slightly down towards your chest to lengthen the muscles in the back of your neck. Keep squeezing your lower back and zip up your legs. Let your thighs squeeze together. Tighten up your belly and lower your upper body down. Push back with your tail. Walk your hands forward like you did in the modified down dog. Right here. Lower your chest. Reach your hands out forward. Put more space in between each vertebrae. And then slowly coming back up. Go ahead and chaturanga yourself back down. Big inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows in towards your ribs, lowering your upper body, and then spread your hands out like airplane wings. Look up. Lift up. Lift up your legs. Big deep breath. Open wide like a starfish. As you still lift up your heart, shoulder blades are squeezing together. Bring your legs back in. Hands come right up underneath your chest right here. And maybe you want to interlock your hands behind your back right here. And then drop your right shoulder. Look over the left. Lift it up towards the sky. And bring it back to the center. Reach your hands back towards your feet in case you might have released the grip a little bit. Squeezing your hands tight. Drop the left shoulder. Lift up the right. And slowly coming back up to the top. Bring your hands back to where they are, right up underneath your shoulder blades. And again, just lift up your chest, nice and slow. Lead with your heart. So shoulders are pulling down into their sockets. Elbows are pulling towards your hips. Smile with your heart. Keep breathing. Big deep breath right here. And push back into a child's pose. Let your tailbone sink all the way to your heels, and just relax your chest all the way onto your side. And maybe you want to spread your legs just a little bit to make room for your belly or make room for your breath as you breathe. So just relax it down. Let your head relax on something. If your head doesn't reach the mat, you can stack your fists on top of each other and just take big, few deep breaths right here. Breathing in and out through your nose. Coming back up onto all fours right here. Let's bring our knees back up underneath our hip bones right here and release your right foot behind you. Inhale, bring it all the way in. Bring it all the way in towards your hands. You might have to take your foot for a ride, and that's perfectly fine. What you want to do is make sure that your knee is directly stacked on top of your ankle, and then push your hips more forward so that your tailbone is sinking down towards the ground. Gives you some length right here in your hip flexors, and then work this lower thigh right here. And then lift your heart up away in the same direction as your knee is going, lifting up through the crown of your head. And then take your right hand, reach it up towards the sky. Right shoulder lifted up towards the sky. Belly stays in nice and tight. And try to push with your left hand into the mat as you look up. Bring it back down towards the ground. And let's switch over to the other side. Lift it up right here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bring it back down. And then just lift up right here. Sink into your knee. Make sure that your knee stays right over your ankle. Drop your shoulders into their socket. Right here. Drop them in. Lift up your heart like you're arching your upper body backwards. Exhale your hands down. Bring your hands to the mat. Step it back. Right here. Bring it diagonally across your body and lean into your hips. Right there. You should feel it in your hip bone right here. So lean into it. Put some weight right there. Bring it back up to the center. Exhale away like a big Halloween cat, separating your spine, chin to your chest. Lift your belly up. Exhale away. Drop your belly. Lift your tailbone. Smile with your heart. Exhale away. Big cat and cow. Inhale up. Drop it back down. And then come back to a neutral spine. This time lifting up your left leg. Bring your knee all the way in. Drop it on the ground. Knee stays directly over your ankle. And then after you get your alignment here, just lean your hips more forward and then lift up your heart in the same direction as your knee. You can, if you have a block, you can use a block right here. Just lift up your heart as you stay here. Using your breath to control your actions, just feel it. Don't fix it. Big deep breath. Using your nose. Letting your lungs expand. And then placing your right hand on the ground, lift up your left hand, reach it up towards the sky. Look up towards the sky. If you can't look up to the sky, that's perfectly fine. Just look straight ahead. Lengthening your spine, and remember to pull your belly button in. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back down towards the ground. Inhale, switch sides. Just opening up your heart right here. So good for your spine. Bring it back down towards the ground. Slowly bring your left leg back. Bring it over to the opposite side of your body and then lean into that hip. Lean into it right here. Feel it. So that you can wiggle around until you feel something nice right here. using your breath. And then bring it back to the center. One more time. Walk your hands out really deep, keeping your tailbone right where it is. Walk your hands, and then just drop your chest down. Drop your chin. Relax and reach with your fingertips. Big deep breath. And slowly come up. Push back into a child's pose. You're almost there. Relax your tailbone towards your hips. And then come all the way up. Have a seat on the mat. Just going to take a few big deep breaths right here. Inhale your hands up. Spine stays straight. Pull your belly in. Exhale your hands down, heart center. Past your mind's eye. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. One more big deep breath. Inhale your hands up. Hold it in. Hold it at the top. Exhale it down. And to you, I say namaste.